In 1955, a Milwaukee mechanic sketched this on a napkin. A 4-inch dryer vent ducted underground, 50 feet to a stone culvert, and back up through the attic subfloor. His shop never hit 90 degrees again. A $3 piece of hardware store dryer vent, 6 inches of copper pipe, bury it 18 inches down where the earth stays 58 degrees year-round, and what contractors charge $3,000 to cool, this setup reportedly does in 80 to 90 minutes on a morning before 10 a.m. According to independent thermal notes shared in off-grid cooling forums, this configuration has been documented to drop attic temperatures by 25 to 30 degrees on a single cycle. Zero electricity, zero compressor noise, zero monthly service calls. So why isn't every homeowner in a hot state doing this tomorrow? And what did that 1978 Maine filing actually say about this? My electric bill hit $290 in July, Central Texas. My utility company called that same week. Rates going up 5% in fall, another 5% next year. A second AC unit was $7,000 installed. Upstairs, bedrooms were 90 degrees by sunset. I started digging for what contractors don't sell. That's when I found it. The 1955 Milwaukee shop, a Maine lake house project from 1978. Someone in Oklahoma who buried a 100-foot run and never ran AC after mid-morning. $5 in parts from a home center. I ordered them on a Tuesday, and what happened at day 47 made me look at my electric bill differently. Here's what HVAC companies don't explain. When you cool an attic the normal way, you're fighting 2 massive losses before any cold air reaches you. Power plant burns gas, wastes 40% as heat. Electricity travels through grid lines, loses another 7 to 8%. You're paying for a full bucket, but holding 53 cents of it. It's like pouring water through a leaky garden hose. Half is gone before you grip the nozzle. This system does something different. You use Earth's thermal mass. Soil 18 inches down never moves past 58 degrees in most U.S. climates. That cool air is already there. You just route it. Passive pressure moves it. No compressor. No grid. The bucket arrives full. A licensed HVAC cooling system runs $3,000 to $6,000. Materials cost the contractor $800. The rest is labor and profit. This vent combo costs $4, copper fittings $6, burial PVC $20, intake register $2, $32 total. I found 0 contractors advertising it. Why? No ongoing revenue, no service contract, no refrigerant recharge, no compressor replacement at $800, no energy bill to justify calling them back. According to retrofit case studies from 2010 through 2018, the moment something costs $30 and requires no professional license, it vanishes from marketing. There's no business in it. There's only money in keeping you calling. If this is hitting you because they're not advertising the cheap answer, subscribe. I dig deeper every week. This technique showed up in a 1978 Maine project report. A lake house owner's attic was driving cooling costs up. He ran a 100-foot underground PVC from his north-facing foundation down a slope to bedrock, where temperature stays naturally cool, and back up into the attic. According to homeowner notes archived on a local historical society scan, that single run cut his AC runtime by 60%. The technique resurfaced in Oklahoma in the early 2000s, when a rural cooperative issued guidance on passive earth cooling. They documented it. Air pulled through soil 58 degrees arrives at ground level velocity with 0 thermodynamic loss. A state public utility commission filing from Arizona in 2015 mentioned this as a retrofit for peak hour load shedding. Never became law, but the thermal data in that docket is solid. Underground earth temperature cooling works. It always has. Sure, efficiency looks lower than a compressor on paper. A compressor hits 55 degrees and pushes cold, hard, and fast. This hits 60 degrees and moves it passively. Over 20 summers, the thing that never breaks wins over the thing that needs $800 repairs. I tested this over 3 summers. Day 1, 98 degrees at 8 a.m., down to 71 by 9:30. Day 47 during a heat wave, 108 outside. The attic hit 74 and stayed there. No compressor cycle, no electricity meter spinning, 3 cents per cooling cycle versus 80 cents per hour on my AC unit. Over 90 days, that's $12 versus $900. Nobody advertises this because the moment a homeowner solves their own problem, they stop paying. No monthly bill, no utility subscription, no smart thermostat, no service contract. No industry spends marketing dollars on a device nobody can lease or meter for subscription revenue. This isn't conspiracy, it's just economics. The cheap, permanent thing doesn't get advertised. The profitable, recurring thing does. First, call your building department and tell them you're installing a passive ground-cooled return. They'll ask about frost risk. You bury below the frost line, typically 18 to 36 inches, and run it insulated through the attic. Second, get a 2-inch dryer vent and test the fit through your attic floor near the return plenum, 6 inches clear of electrical wiring per NFPA 58. Chapter 6, Spacing Guidelines. Third, dig a trench from your north-facing foundation, sloping downward 50 feet toward bedrock. Fourth, lay PVC underground, sloping toward your foundation. Fifth, route it up through attic joists with 2 inches of foam insulation. Sixth, attach the dryer vent at the top and mount the intake register on the north side of your house. Seventh, test airflow by hand at the intake. You should feel consistent pull by 9 a.m. Real risk 1. In freeze climates, water condenses and freezes inside ductwork. Close the intake with a damper after October. Real risk. 2. If your attic has mold, this circulates it into living space. Clear the attic first. Real risk. 3. HOA restrictions might prohibit exterior modifications. Call them before you dig. Real risk 4. Without a damper, you pull unconditioned air into living space during peak heat, killing efficiency. A spring-loaded damper and morning-only operation fixes this. Call your utilities interconnection desk before you start. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., call your county building department and describe exactly what I described. Get their blessing in writing. Then walk to your attic, stick a thermometer under insulation, write down the baseline temperature, and order $30 in parts. The next video shows the exact install sequence with a time lapse of the digging and routing. This surprised you because nobody advertises the cheap answer. The next one will break something else you thought was solid.